Hi everyone, I'm Susanna and I'm a product owner at Pessler for the PRTG sensors team. And today I'm going to talk to you about Redfish. So what is Redfish? Redfish is a specification which allows you to manage your IT and data center equipment remotely in a simple and secure way. It basically defines all the data models, the behaviors, the architectural components, and everything you need to manage your equipment remotely and independently from any vendor, as long as, of course, the vendor supports the necessary requirements. And although in the beginning, the focus was mainly servers, but now the focus has been extended to also include most data center equipment and also in and out of band access. Redfish is also REST-based. That means that it's easier to use as opposed to its predecessor IPMI. And it's also easier to work with, to understand, and to read from another human being. There are many vendors that use Redfish, for example, Dell, HP, Lenovo, Supermicro, and many more. And in order for you to be able to monitor your Redfish-based equipment through your monitoring system PRTG, we have implemented some sensors for you. And today, I'm going to show you the Redfish Virtual Disk sensor. The Redfish Virtual Disk sensor monitors the status of your virtual disk and the status information in general. So in PRTG here you see I have added a device called Redfish. And if I go to the device settings, you can see that I have set a DNS name. And I have also set, if you scroll down, you go to the section credentials for Redfish, and there you can set the credentials of your system. And you need to set a username, you need to set your password, you need to also select which protocol to use, and port, the default is 443, and if you need to change it, you can change it. So if we now go back to the device, so here is now my device, and I will add the virtual disk sensor. So I click on Redfish, virtual disk. And here you see a list of all your virtual disks in your system. In our case, we have 2. For every one you select, you get a dedicated sensor. So I will select both of them for now and click on Create. Okay. Here you see 2 new sensors were created, one for each disk that I selected. Once it loads, I go into one sensor. Good. So here, this is how the sensor looks like, and these are the channels that are available. So you have the capacity, which is the capacity of your virtual disk, and then you have the disks in your virtual disk and their state. So for example, you can see the number of disks that are in critical state, or the ones that are offline, the ones that are okay, and the ones that are in warning and in virtual disk status. Also, you can go into settings, and you can see the information regarding your virtual disk, and you can always refer back to that. So if we go back into our overview, here, if, for example, now all of my disks are okay, which is great, but sometimes it could be that one of them is in critical state. In that case, you get informed, and then you can quickly go and solve the problems or the issues that occurred at any time, so that you can solve your problems early. So that's basically how the Redfish Virtual Disk sensor works. Enjoy. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact our support at support@pessler.com. If you want to stay updated with our upcoming video tutorials, please subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.